Okay, so I feel like there's going to be some deep reflection this month for you guys. This month is really going to be about um, your internal work and your internal direction. You're getting to a point right now where you feel kind of unsure about which direction to go. You're kind of at a point where you're like, I could go that way and be like that, or go that way, be like that, but I don't know. Like I feel like it's like I'm just like kind of like, huh, like what? Um, it's almost like I feel like this could be relationships, but this could also be to do with your work, or even like I feel like a move or something like that. Like you're just like unsure about where you're supposed to go, and not knowing what direction to go in, but you know that there needs to be a change. Like there needs to be a change. Like I feel like there needs to be a change for you guys, and you guys are at the point now where you can make the decision to make that change. You've done the work. Like you've done the internal work, you've done the reflection. Like, okay, so we've got the Six of Swords here. So if you look at that there. So she's got all of her swords and they're like neatly placed in this boat. And she's kind of moving out of these like darker kind of waters, like this like a little bit intense kind of circumstance, onto a new direction. Like you're moving into a new direction, I feel like. And this new direction could very well to do with work. Like I feel like some of you might be like moving to do with work, or thinking about moving to just like a different position, maybe an entirely new company, just like unsure. But with the Ace of Pentacles, it's like the beginning. Oh, shenanigans, I dropped it. So the Ace of Pentacles is like a new beginning in some matters to do with pentacles. So like your career or finances, or anything of that sort of essence. But this could really be anything too, because I'm doing a general reading. This is going to apply to many areas. So this could be a relationship too, that you're considering moving into a new direction from. But I do feel the need to remind you that, you know, you have the Nine of Wands here, and it's kind of like you've been working really hard. So like I feel like you've been working really hard either in a position or on yourself. And you've, like, you look at this guy and he's got all of these wands like stacked up neatly behind him. Like you've been doing a lot of work, like mentally, emotionally, in your work front, everywhere. Like look at how organized and everything all of those are. Like it's like you have been doing this work and putting things in place to make these changes. And it's kind of like I feel like you're just getting to this place where you're like, all right, like, here we go. Like, this guy's, like, he's got all his wands lined up, and he's like, okay, here goes nothing. Like, we going to Boomtown. And I don't know what that means, but I really feel like this month is a lot about shifting. Like, there's, like, it's like you've been, like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, and now it's, like, whoosh. And it's, like, I feel like it's, like, this subtle shift. I don't know if this sounds weird, but I feel like it's like this subtle shift. Like it's not like this like, holy fuck, and you're like bombing down the highway. Like it's like this subtle kind of like doing the work, and now, bonk, there you go. And you're on to this new path that is more suited to your needs. So a big part in this month. So the tarot deck is divided into two different sections. So there's the major arcana, there's the minor arcana. The minor arcana is more like day-to-day sort of things that we can kind of read into and get guidance about. And the major arcana are like big life lessons, like big things that stick out, like the shit that you don't forget, like the lessons that you don't forget to learn and whatever. And because you have the Hierophant, this is also Taurus energy, I believe. So you could be dealing with Taurus, but this is about like seeking kind of guidance and direction in something, and looking for something more in a spiritual aspect, looking for a little bit of direction or some kind of you know, you're just looking for answers. And with the Hierophant being there, I also think that could be about yourself too. But like, it could be why you're watching this YouTube video. Like, maybe you're at a point in your life where you're just like, you're not sure where to go and whatever. And I really feel like the message here is that you have everything that you need now. Like, you've done all of the work, and you need to trust yourself now to make the decision that's going to make you most happy. Because I feel like you're kind of, like, I don't know if I want to say bored. Maybe bored, because like you've got the Four of Cups here. So there's this guy sitting there, and he's like, you know, in this kind of lush sort of environment, and he's got these cups, and he's sitting there. But if you look at his face, like, he's kind of like, yeah, whatever. Whatever, girl. I don't really care about that, you know. And it's like, hey, check out my cup, check out my, and he's like, you know, I'm just gonna sit here and not be impressed. And I think that maybe you're just kind of feeling like that a little bit. Maybe you're just kind of feeling like meh, like, I don't know, it's whatever. You need to make some changes. That's straight up, like, you need to make some changes. I think that's what this is saying. You need to make some changes in your life. You know what these changes are. You need to trust yourself. You've done the work, and you need to make these changes, because let's just get some clarifiers. Spirit, can you please give me some clarifiers on the Four Cups here and the Two of Swords? Yeah, it's like, it's okay. It's about stepping into yourself. Like, you're stepping into yourself. Okay, I need to write this down. Sorry, I keep thinking of names for these videos, and I have a little notebook here with my kids' like huge ass marker. Just to write down stuff that comes up as it needs to. Okay, so this month is about you stepping into yourself. You've done a lot of internal work. You've done a lot of work in your passions, in your creative pursuits, in your life, and you know which direction to go in. So it's about stepping into that knowing and what makes you feel alive, you know? Like, it's as simple as that. It just goes into what makes me happy, you know? Like, what do I feel excited about? You know, and do I feel like that now? And should I feel more like this? Do I want to feel more like this? And then making the decision to make those changes in your life that will bring those things to you. Because at the end of the day, we're the only ones that can make those changes. No one's going to step into your life and be like, okay, here's the deal. This is everything you need, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and break this off and start that, and you can apply there, and like, there you go, little fella, and just enjoy your life, you know? Like, no one's gonna come do that. You gotta be your own daddy or mama. So let's just pull some oracle card. I just want to pull an oracle card on this for Cancer for the month of February 2019. Spirit, can you just give us an oracle card that'll help bring and shed some light on the Cancer population and community, and what do they need to know for this month? Because I really feel like this is a really nice shift that's happening. Like, it's this really positive, it's just kind of, and it's just subtle. It's just this nice subtle, like, bloop, and there you go. Like, you know, like, it feels smooth, as much as like the decisions are being made and things might be shifted. Like, it just feels like, I think it's gonna go well. Like, whatever this is, I think it's gonna go well for you. I think that good things are going to happen from these changes because you're trusting yourself. And like I said, you've been doing a lot of work, and like, good on you guys. It's not easy to do that internal work, and you know, it's not easy to get to that place within yourself. You can so easily be an unconscious human being and just walk around this world and just not give a fuck about anything, you know? And I think there are people here that do. And like, here you are, and you're trying to, you know, understand and shed light on things and make sense of things and be better and be happier so you can be better for other people. And like, you know, it takes a certain kind of soul to be that way And I admire that in you guys. I see that in a lot of Cancers. They just have this amazing energy to them. Let's do this one because it just kind of wanted to fall out. Where's my, what? I lost my book. New Wonders, Ferns. Oh, that's sweet. Okay. Oh, geez, right in front of me. I do that all the time. It's like right in front of me. I'm like, where is it? Tell me where it is. Okay, I need to find ferns. Yeah, you guys, it's just like this really, I don't know, I feel really grounded and just like, I just feel at peace with things. Like, as much as like there's changes and stuff happening right now, like I feel like they're bringing a lot of peace. Like they bring this like calmness to them. Like I feel really calm. I just did Gemini's reading and I was like, I don't know, it was just messed up. Like I was just like really like, whoa, you know, because it was just intense and stuff. And then I feel like it came to you guys and it just like calmed me right down. Like it just brought me back to earth and was like, hey, we all good, girlfriend. It was really good. Okay, this has been my thing, is like I spent 18 years trying to find the right card. I might have to edit this so it's not so embarrassing. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, ferns, New Wonders. Ferns come in a wide variety, and wild ferns are most often found in forests. They are indicators of doorways between worlds, especially the human and the fairy. New wonders are opening for you. Trust in what you are seeing and hearing and feeling. Okay, so this is about the, you know, the work you've done intellectually and in your outward environment. Trust in that. Your senses, physical and psychic, are more perceptive now than ever. And psychic are more perceptive now than ever before. As a child, you believed in many possibilities, and there is occurring a replay of some of these wonderful child-filled experiences. Keep your heart open to them, and your belief in wondrous magic will be reawakened. I think that this transition is going to cause like a total like reawakening, like that. Yeah, like reawakening of it. Like it's like a reawakening of you is essentially what it's doing. It's like you've done this work and you're making these shifts and making these changes, and you're moving into this new sphere, and it's going to like reignite you. It's gonna bring you so much like peace and love and happiness. Like this is the direction you need to go in. You need to trust yourself. You need to, what you've been thinking of making changes is, if you keep thinking about it and it keeps coming up and you keep feeling like that, you need to trust that and just go with it, because the cards, like, for sure, the cards are being like, yeah, that's your deal. That's what up with you. And this is beautiful because it's just further validation that that direction and trusting those things is going to bring you to wonderful places. And I like the idea of like the childlike energy, you know, like the energy that we had when we were kids, and like everything just seemed easier and softer and just fleeting, but like more just easier to manage, you know, like, and just kind of enjoy, like just taking stuff in and enjoying it and being yourself and not hanging on to anything, you know. I think there's going to be a lot of release happening for you guys, and it's going to bring about a lot of new wonder. So I'm going to leave it there. Cancer, thank you so much. Your energy really speaks to me today, and I feel delighted to be able to read for you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe. That would be so rad. I'd love to read for you guys every month. And yeah, if you have any questions or anything, just drop a question in the comments, and we'll go from there. But thank you again, and have a great month.